Hi, it's Ray, ChubbyRay Comics. I don't buy single issues. I get trade paperbacks. I get omnibuses. I love collected editions. I love talking about them. And I love voting to determine what collected editions are going to come out in the future. That's why I love near mint conditions omnibus reprint polls that they do every year. They started with the Marvel Omnibus Reprint Poll, and you can vote right now. Right now, if you go to Near Mint Conditions YouTube page, there's a link that allows you to vote in the near mint condition Marvel Omnibus Reprint Poll. Go there right now. I'm going to do my vote so you can see how it works, and then you do yours. And remember, the winners of the Marvel Omnibus Reprint Poll, Omar calls David Gabriel of Marvel, and he tells them what they are, and that's what Marvel considers when they make their reprints every year. So it is a very important thing. Those of you that are sitting at home going, oh, this isn't important. Let me tell you, it is important because Marvel finds out who we voted for, and they use it when they determine what reprints they're going to do. And as companies are making less reprints every year, it's more important than ever that they know which reprints we want made. So I'm going to do my voting to show you guys how it works, okay? Let's look. This is, if you haven't seen it yet, this is the Marvel Omnibus Reprint Poll. Out of print Marvel Omnibus and Reprint Poll. What are your 5 most wanted? So we get to go through all of the different categories and pick whichever ones we want, okay? And it's in alphabetical order. So I'm going to go through, and I know which ones I want, all right? So I'm going to pick the ones that I personally am looking for. And you should do the same. But there is a ton of books on here. If you look, you'll see there's Axe Judgment Day. There's Absolute Carnage, Acts of Vengeance, Aliens, Amazing Spider-Man. There's a bunch of Amazing Spider-Man. By the way, the most amazing thing is when you see this list is just what's out of print. I mean, there are so many books that are out of print. It's unbelievable. You've got your Black Cat. Black Cat by Jed MacKay is a great omnibus. Everyone should have it. The Captain America stuff. Now, what I'm doing is I'm going to scroll down. I know a lot of people want Daredevil by Charles Soule. You guys could vote for it. It's on this poll. But I want to scroll down to things that I'm looking for, all right? Things that I know that I need. The first thing I need is War of Kings Aftermath. That's going to be my first. That will be my first pick. War of Kings Aftermath. So I voted for it, and I put it as my first choice. You get 5 choices, and do them in order of importance. The book you want the most, put that as number 1. The book you want, the book you almost want the most, put that as number 2, and so on and so forth. All right. Now, number 2, I got War of Kings Aftermath. I want that the most. That's the one I've been looking for forever. All right. The book I want second is Darth Vader by Charles Soule, which is under Star Wars. So I got a Star Wars, Darth Vader by Charles Soule. No, let me put it second because I got War of Kings first. And now I've got Darth Vader, Star Wars, or Darth Vader. I've got Star Wars, Darth Vader by Charles Soule, number 2. All right. I'm just going through and picking the books that I want the most. The next book that I want is Punisher. I want Punisher Max by Garth Ennis, Omnibus Volume 2. I'll put that as my 3rd pick. All right, pick number 4 for me. Pick number 4 is the only Daredevil book that I don't have. And I've wanted this book, and I wish they'd rename it something because it's Marvel Knights. I don't know why they don't call it Daredevil by Joe Quesada. It's called Marvel Knights by Joe Quesada Omnibus, and it's going to be number 4 in my reprint poll picks. Once again, Omar and the gang at Near Mint Condition, they do the Marvel Omnibus Reprint Poll every year, and it's very important that we vote, all right? Very important we vote. And here is my number 5 pick. I don't have this omnibus, and it drives me crazy that I don't have it. Although I don't know how important a read it is, but to me, it's important because I don't have it. That's what makes it important to me. And it is Thor, Heroes Return, Volume 2. So I'm putting that at number 5. So let's recap. These are my picks. War of Kings Aftermath, number 1. Star Wars Darth Vader by Charles Soule, number 2. Punisher Max by Garth Ennis, Volume 2 is number 3. Marvel Knights by Joe Quesada is number 4. And we wrap it up with Thor, Heroes Return, That's number 5. All right, those are my picks. Now, what are your picks? Tell me what you're picking. I did a video earlier about books that I want reprinted because I know so many people want them. I think everyone should have a chance to own Daredevil by Charles Soule. I think it's a great book. I think everyone needs to own Avengers by Jonathan Hickman and Fantastic Four by Jonathan Hickman. In fact, the whole Jonathan Hickman library should be available for everybody. Tell me what books you're looking for. What are you voting for? And if you're worried about this, let me ask you a question. Why haven't you voted? I'll put a link to the poll in the description, but do yourself a favor and go to Near Mint Conditions page and go to the video that Omar posted where they actually show you the poll. Click on the link there and go and vote. Put your 5 votes in and send it in. It's very important that we all vote in this poll because this stuff matters, man. This stuff matters, and we all need to vote. Let Marvel know what we're looking for, all right? This happens once a year. This is our chance. Everyone should be voting in this. Anyway, those are my votes. Tell me what yours are. And by the way, if you enjoyed this video, do me a favor, hit like. Give me a like, will you? Let YouTube know that I'm somewhat important enough to put in the algorithm. If you're as enthusiastic about comic books as I am, and oh my God, I'm enthusiastic about comic books, then you should be a subscriber to this channel. I love talking comic books, and I love the fact that you guys come over and watch me talk about them. And if you subscribe to the channel and you'd like to get the videos a little sooner, become a member. It's always cool. Anyway, I'm ChubbyRay. Thank you for watching the video, and I'll see you next one.